Hey everyone, it's Marisol coming back with another video. In today's video I'm going to be kind of testing out which heroes are auto-proc and which ones start with, being able to level up, revitalize to 9 now, which, I mean, takes quite a bit. So I'm going to set it 8 because that's, most players can do that even if you're free to play or whatever. But there's been a lot of questions about which ones are auto-proc and which ones aren't. So like, should I level up the revitalize and stuff? So we're just gonna get into it. I'm gonna personally put it as a crest unless it's already as the main talent. But so let's go ahead and try it on Spirit Mage. And we're just gonna be running them in, insane, or not insane, just normal dungeon 8. We're just gonna drop them. Might help if I put them in my hero base. Okay, and I think Spirit Mage. Yep, it's right there. Okay. So first one, Spirit Mage. We're just gonna get in here. Drop her down here. And you notice how she doesn't proc right off the start, which means that she is not an auto-proc hero. She has to be able to attack something for her to proc. Let's go ahead and get into the next hero. So the next hero is Pumpkin Duke. Let's go ahead and switch it. And go ahead and put Spirit Mage back in there. Get right back in the Expert. Notice how Pumpkin Duke doesn't proc off the start. Once again, he's not an auto-proc hero. Has to be able to attack something to proc. Go ahead and take a look at the next one. Next one's Ares, which you see I already have a level 8 Revitalize as the main, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and put Ares in here. Load up Expert 8. Once again, not an auto-proc hero. Has to be able to hit something to proc. Next hero we're going to be testing is a Death Knight. Going to go ahead and switch out. Death Knight is in one of my towers, if I remember. Yep, right there. Go ahead and put Death Knight in. Load back up Dungeon 8. Just drop him down here. Once again, does not proc off the start. Not an auto-proc hero. Wrong hero. Go ahead and change that. Go into Golem. Golem already has a level 5. I use Golem and LBF. So, put the Death Knight back in there. Load up Dungeon 8. Golem is not an auto-proc once again. Let's get into the next one. Next one is Artica. I do have it as a main, so I'm just going to do that instead of adding a talent to him. I'm going to load up Dungeon. Just drop him. Once again, not an auto-proc hero. Which, if you guys have noticed, most of these heroes that we've done so far, or all the heroes we've done so far, are older heroes that came out, quite some time ago. And, the auto-proc really wasn't a thing at that time, and so none of these heroes have auto-proc. As you notice, as we get into the newer ones, they will proc more right off the start, or auto-proc. Next one's Revenant. I already have it as a main, so let's just throw him in there. Load up the dungeon. Revenant, not an auto-proc. Has to be able to hit something. Next hero is Michael. Michael is an auto-proc, and you'll see what I'm talking about once we load him up and get him in here. So this will be the first auto-proc hero we've tested out so far, and so notice when we drop him how he already procs without having to be in range to attack anything. But now if it was a main talent, Revitalize, I would not level it up because the attack is not needed on Michael, but Anubis, we already have him on as a crest because he's in my Lost Battlefield team, but Anubis is our next hero that's going to be an auto-proc. Notice how when we drop him, all these troops and heroes are just going to instantly die, and we're not even going to need to be close to anything. So, there's another look at a different auto-proc. And now, if you are free to play and you do happen to have, you know, Revitalize on your Anubis, and you're thinking about leveling it up, the extra attack would help out your Anubis. The more attack, the better. But next one's going to be a Ronin. I don't quite remember if Ronin's auto-proc or not. We're just going to have to test that out. So no, Ronin's not an auto-proc. He has to be hit proc. I love Ronin, just how he's able to go invisible, and he deals quite a bit of damage, you know. I like that. Gonna go ahead and get into the next one. Next one's gonna be Rock now. He's another hero. I don't know if he's auto-proc. I think he is, but I don't quite remember. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's drop him over here. So yeah, he's auto-proc. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Like I said, most of these newer heroes are auto-proc. Ronin isn't. He's a newer hero, but not all of them are, just most. Let's go ahead and remove that. Next one's Walla Walla. Already have a Revitalize on him. Walla Walla is another auto-proc hero. Notice when we drop him, he's going to kill certain things right off the start. He's another one if you're free to play, and you know that was your talent on him, and you wanted it to level it up. You know, the extra damage could be useful on him. No, I'd rather go with a more defensive talent on Walla than offensive, but Frankie, let's go ahead and throw a crest set on him. Let's go ahead and put him in hero base, test him out. Frank, I think, is another auto-proc hero. Let's see. Yeah, so he's another auto-proc hero. But once again, he is one of the he isn't super new, but he is a newer hero compared to like Death Knight, Punk Duke, Ares, you know. Storm Eater, if I remember right, he's an auto-proc hero. Let's go ahead and test it though. Is Storm Eater auto-proc? Because I think he might actually have to be in range. So no, he has to be in range to be able to proc. But I think as long as he's close enough, he can proc right off the start. That's right, okay. So he has to be close enough to hit something. His proc won't, you know, go very far. So, I'd say he's an auto-proc to a certain distance. It's not gonna proc the second you set him down. He has to be close to something. Professor Ribbit's the next one. No, not too many people care about Professor Ribbit. I don't either. He isn't that good of a hero. Other than he deals a little bit of damage, but isn't that useful. He is an auto-proc, so I was talking about the start. Go ahead and look at the next one is Levanica. Let's go ahead and put Levanica in here. Let's take off this and go ahead and put Professor Ribbit back in my tower. Let's go ahead and put Revitalize on him just to see. Which, I mean, I would never use Revitalize on a Levanica, and if you were free to play, probably not going to have one, but Storm Eater. As soon as they're in proc, he will proc. The target has to be in his proccing range, just like Storm. So, you know, they have a limited range where if you looked at Walla or Anubis, they can hit as far as they want and not have to worry about it. So, go ahead and put Ashura. Oh yeah, that's right, Ashura is right here. I like Ashura in the Hero Totem because if you read it, it deals 350% attack damage to 4 nearby enemies, targets, and reduces their energy by 18 every second for 20 seconds. That is beast for Hero Totem in my opinion, because he sits there and procs for 20 seconds every second. That is huge in my opinion for a Hero Totem, but that's just me. Let's go ahead and throw the Revitalize on him and go see what happens. So I think, if I remember right, he's just going to proc right off the start, keep procking non-stop, but he has to be in range to hit something. So let's drop him right here. So yeah, he has... Or does he have to be able to hit something? Because I didn't see his energy go out down at first, and once he got to something, his energy went down. So he has to be able to hit something first, and then his energy comes back. It's in that proccing range still. Okay, let's go ahead and put my Sacred Light back on him. Next hero is Mahatma. Let's go ahead and throw that Revitalize 5 on her. Put Mahatma in. Go ahead and put my Ashura back in this Hero Totem. And let's go and try this base. So I'm pretty sure Mahatma's auto-proc. Let me see. Yeah, so Mahatma's auto-proc. Her attack is crazy though. And her range on her proc is also crazy, but next one's gonna be Rowdy Rascals. Let's go ahead and switch this back. I like to switch him back now, that way I don't forget about it and go to do a Lost Battlefield video or something and just not have him set up right. Let's go ahead and put the Revitalize on Rowdy. He's already in there. Go fight the dungeon. Drop Rowdy. Here's another one of those, they have to be in his procs range. Like Levanta, Ashura, or Storm. So he will pop once they're in the range. You just have to get him to that range first. Let's go ahead and put the Sacred Light back. What next hero is Boogeyman. I already have a Revitalize on my Boogeyman. Go ahead and drop Boogeyman. Yeah, Boogeyman's auto-proc. Notice how he hit those troops on the outside. He isn't like Anubis where he takes them all at once. He will hit so many troops, but he is on auto-proc. He hit the troops and definitely dropped them, so. Next hero is Minnow. Let's go ahead and throw him in. Let's go put a Revitalize on him. So Minnow is not an auto-proc, notice how he has to be able to get in range, but when he gets in range he does some massive damage and his total, I don't remember what the total amount of targets is. Let's check that out. So he hits a total of 55 targets, so he's very good for stuff if you have him. Obviously free to plays won't have him, but if you do, very helpful. So there's no, Dredrick has level 5 Revitalize, so another one, you know, there's no use for Revitalize on him because like I said, he already has it built in, so it's useless, just a waste of either a talent or a crest on him. So, and just to show you, I have no crest on him, just the talent. We'll go ahead and throw him in, and go ahead and attack. Just notice how he procs right off the start. So he has auto-proc, has Revitalize built into him, so there's no use for him to have Revitalize as a talent or a crest. Next hero is Trixie Treat. She is in one of my hero totems, or towers. So I used to use Trixie Treat in Lost Battlefield about like a month ago or so. put Unholy Pact on her. I really liked it. She did a lot of damage. It's just she's very squishy, and Unholy Pact even made her more squishy. But let's go ahead and drop her, and you'll notice that she is not auto-proc. Has to be close enough to be able to hit something. But you know, like I said, she isn't a newer hero. She's kind of an older hero, so it is what it is. But she gets out major damage to whatever she hits, because like I said, mine has 9 or 8 of that Unholy Pact. But she is not an auto-proc hero. But I do use her in lava, so I'm going to go ahead and switch her back to what I originally had, which is right here. Okay, so next one's Demo. Let's go ahead and throw the little 5 on him. Demo's right there. And let's throw her back in this tower. Okay, so Demo is not an auto-proc, I'm pretty sure, but we'll go ahead and drop him to find out. Yeah, so he's not an auto-proc. I have to be able to attack something. He's like a Ghoulium or a Death Knight, where he has to physically be in attacking distance, not proc distance. So he's not like Storm or Elemental where they can just proc and hit something. He has to be physically able to attack them. That's the difference between them, I would say. Okay, let's go ahead and remove that. The next one's going to be Skull Knight. Let's go ahead and put the Revitalize on him. Skull Knight is another good hero to put in your hero totem, just because he increases the attack that a hero does and makes it so they can receive so much damage. So let's go ahead and drop Skull Knight. So yeah, he is a auto-proc hero. I didn't know that, but very nice. Let's go ahead and change this, put it on Little Nick. So, Little Nick here. Let's go ahead and look at his skill and we can talk about this a little bit. So, right off the start, he's going to throw down some ice that freezes targets, and he does that every 6 seconds, and he freezes them for a second. But that's not what his energy does. That proc right there has nothing to do with his energy. The energy has to do with increases his attack and crit rate for 10 seconds, and the cooldown is 12. So, we're going to go ahead and take a peek at that. But I just wanted to make sure that was clear to everybody. And I will do 2 attacks with him just to show everybody. Oh, but I don't want to sweep. I want to attack. So, that's how you hit everybody. And then once he was able to attack, he increased his own buff. We'll go ahead and take off that Revitalize real quick just to show you what I was talking about. You go back in here, you drop him, he's still going to throw the ice. That's totally something different than his own proc. Like if you watch him get his mana up, or energy up, you'll notice he has this total little proc, and he'll do, that's what increases his damage and crit rate, if I remember right, was what it was. Yeah, crit rate, so that's what that was. Valentina, I have a level 5, so we'll go ahead and use that. She is in one of my hero towers. There she is. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw Val in. So Valentina, not an auto-proc, has to be able to hit something to proc. Let's go ahead and switch that back. Next hero is Medusa. I already have it as a main talent, so let's go ahead and switch them and put Val back in my tower. Okay, so drop Medusa, not an auto-proc. Attack him like he not get another pumpkin duke. Okay. Let's go ahead and take her out. Actually, let's look at the next hero first. Next hero is Gunslinger, which, you know, Revitalize is useless on her because she has built-in Empower. But we'll go ahead and throw it on there just to show you. she will send out 2, whatever they are, bullets or whatever right off the start, if I remember. Yeah, so she sends those off, and she'll build up her stamina herself. And notice how she sent out. So, you know, like I said, it's useless though because she does have built-in wind power. Which it doesn't really say that, it just says she gains energy over time, which was the first empower in the game. So next hero's Grimfiend. And just so you guys know, in this video I'm not going to be doing like shard legends or anything. I'm kind of doing just basic legends that people use, you know, that are still useful if you have them, in my opinion, or stuff like that. I'm not going to be doing any shard legends or anything like that. But so Grimfiend, Vitalize, he has to be able to attack something to switch. She's not auto-proc. Okay, next hero is Skelly. Let's go ahead and switch that to a level 5. Go ahead and remove that. Let's put Skelly in this hero base. Attack this dungeon. Notice how he procs right away. He is an auto-proc hero. Doesn't have to be in attacking distance or anything. His proc can go as far as it wants, so Skelly is an auto-proc and does not matter about how close he is to a hero or anything. I already have it on Sass. Let's go ahead and throw him in here. Sorry this video is a little long, guys. I just kind of wanted to go through a lot of the heroes and show people what auto-procs are and what they aren't, so people should know whether they level up stuff or not. But drop Sass, procs right away. Doesn't have to be distance. That's why just procs right off the start. Next hero is Athene. I already have one, so let's go ahead and throw her in. Drop her. Instantly procs, auto-proc. Next hero is a Spirita. Let's go ahead and throw a level 5 on her. Throw her in this base. Let's go ahead and drop her. So, notice how she procced right off the start, and that second proc that just happened was her Spirit. The Spirit does not get level 5 without life, just the Spirit does, and that's why you saw the proc that hit like 5 targets or something right off the start, and not the proc that hit all the rest of them. But she is an auto-proc with Revitalize, and she only gets her Spirit does not get that full energy off the start. Dovekeeper's next one. Once again, Vitalize is useless on Dovekeeper, but just to show you guys, we're gonna go ahead and throw her in. Using all my dungeon tries over here to make this. Okay, let's go ahead and drop her. Procs right off the start. Notice how she's hitting those heroes. She is an auto-proc hero, but you know, it's useless for Dove in my opinion. I'd much rather have a damage talent for her or like a life drain that heal up. Next one, Serena. Let's go ahead and put Serena in zero base. Serena, switch that to level 5. So I can tell you now, Serena is an auto-proc. Notice when I drop her, she's just going to kill things right off the start. She's an auto-proc hero. She was using that. Next hero is Mectessa. So the next hero was Mectessa. Let's go ahead and throw a Revitalize on her. And then let's go ahead and start up a dungeon. I'm gonna throw her down here. Stop right off the start. So she is not a proc hero. And I think the rest of them I'm just going to talk about. I'm not going to go into detail on them at all. But Okay, sorry about that, guys, but I'm gonna talk about the rest of the heroes. So Atlanta Core, he's an older hero, Shard Legend. I said I wouldn't talk about him, but he's still useful. I think he is not an auto-proc. Cupid is not an auto-proc. Candy Cane is an auto-proc. Vlad is not. Phantom King is. Heartbreaker is not. Let's go ahead and test Tree. I don't remember if Tree is or not. So yeah, Trentar is an auto-proc hero. Let's go ahead and switch that back. Warlock is an auto-proc, Multanica is not, Drakax is not, Druid is not, Pixie is not, Harpy Queen has a level 5 Revitalize built in, so it is useless on her as a talent or a crest. Paladin is not, Snowzilla is not, Xanaboom is not, Siren is not, Beast Tamer is not, Ninja isn't, Champion isn't, Slender God isn't, Grizzly Reaper isn't, Mortep isn't, Orcsbane isn't, Destroyer isn't, Lady Leo isn't, Succubus isn't, and that sums it up for all the legends other than the new one, Commodora, but I do not have her, so I cannot say if it is or not, but I would say she is. I'm not too sure. I don't really want to say it and not really know the answer to it. So, but I hope this helps a lot of people decide whether they should level up talents when they get heroes, or, you know, because there's a lot of questions, and when you're first starting out, you may not know everything, and I just don't want people wasting their time or effort or fame or anything like that into stuff that they don't need to be. And so, but I really hope this video helps out a lot of people. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys want to watch more videos in the future, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. See ya.